Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft video. I'm Conman1125 and I'll be your host for today's Redstone tutorial. And what we got here today, as you've probably seen in the title, is a 1x2 flush redstone door. What I mean by flush, there's no signs of redstone anywhere, no signs that there's a door anywhere, and it takes a named key. Throw the key down, key disappears. Gets sucked through the block. Then, door opens, gives you your key back, you walk through, door closes. You want to get out, you press the button, door opens, you walk out, and it closes behind you, no sign of anything. Okay, now this is going to look a lot more complicated than it is. It's actually very, very simple. A very, very simple build, okay? And I'm going to show you how simple it is over here. So this is the brain right here. This is the actual sorting system itself and the dispenser, or I'm sorry, the dropper that gives you this piece back. Okay, so I throw my key in here. It opens, gives it back, and then closes again. All this really is an item sorter, and I'm going to go through the tutorial in a second. An item sorter that sorts a named item, and whenever it cycles through, it's going to send that item up this little dropper elevator, and then it will send a short signal, 1 tick to be precise, signal this away, out of here, which is why we have this repeater to strengthen the signal, and then it's going to go through this little comparator extender, pulse extender, and then it's going to come into this redstone door. So I'm going to have to divide this tutorial up into 2 separate parts. One part is going to be for this little brain sorting system, the actual key system itself. The other part is going to be for the door you saw over there. You can connect this to any door that you can possibly make. Alright, any door at all. But the catch is that it already has to be powered. Most piston doors are already powered. You can see the pistons are extended. Both the pistons are powered. Whenever I put the key in, it reverses this redstone torch and unextends those pistons, opening the door. If you know anything about redstone doors, then you'll know that already. If not, then stick around for part 2 whenever I actually connect the door to the system. So, let's get started. Really quick before I get started with the tutorial of the filter / key system, I want to talk to you a little bit about placement. Pretend this is the top dropper. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 solid blocks surrounding the 4 sides of that dropper all the way up. This is all solid. Okay, all this is solid. Let me put those back. Anytime. Okay, there we go. Put these back. So I press the button, and it's going to send a little piece of redstone all the way up. See, it kind of just floats all the way to the top. And to show you again, click the button, you see it, it comes all the way to the top. So whenever you're thinking about where to place your door, okay, if there's a lot of redstone going, you have a really complicated door, that's okay, because you can put this dropper, as long as it's surrounded on all 4 sides, all the way to where you want your key dispensed at after you put it in the door. So you put it in the input, it comes all the way through the hopper system, goes through the filter, it goes all the way through the dropper, through all 10 of these blocks, and up to the surface. Mine, you can see, goes up only through 2 layers of blocks, and it'll come out right here in the front. So it opens, and I grab my key, and I run through to wherever, my secret base is and everything like that. So that just kind of gives you an explanation on how those droppers work, and to kind of give you an idea of how you want to plan your door. Alright guys, let's get straight into how to build this key system / brain / sorting system. Alright, so the materials you need is in this chest. This is for the actual sorter itself. 6 builder blocks, a redstone repeater, 3 redstone torches, 2 redstone dust, 3 hoppers, 2 droppers. Okay, if you want to build the pulse extender, you're going to need an additional builder's block, has to be a solid block, a redstone comparator, and a redstone dust. Okay, and that is the materials you will need for this build. Okay, so you always want to start this build with your droppers. Wherever your droppers are is where you're going to center this build on. Let's just put it, just for simplicity, let's go ahead and just put this dropper. You can put 2 on top of each other. It's got to be 2. Boom, just like that. Okay, we're going to destroy these 2 blocks. We're going to place a temporary block on the side. Oh, that's a little glitch. Temporary block on the side, and then we are going to place 1 hopper facing sideways and 1 hopper going into the bottom dropper. Okay, now we're going to build the actual filter system, and it's going to look just like this. A little keyhole, alright? Comparator going out or into this top hopper. Okay, 2 redstone dust going down, a redstone torch underneath this hopper, and come around to the other side of this block, and another redstone torch on this side. And we're going to go ahead and make this, complete this little circuit, builder's block on top of that redstone torch, and a redstone torch right beside this dropper. It should turn off. Now let's complete this down here and put our redstone repeater in there to finish our sorting system itself. Okay, and that's the sorting system. So to get this to actually filter items, you need to go into this top hopper, get a stackable item or a non-stackable item. It will work either way. And you need 3 items you will never ever throw in there. I just recommend taking any item and naming it a whole bunch of random letters and placing them in the last 4 slots, just as you would any other sorting system. Now, you are going to need a total of 21 items. For me, I'm going to use redstone torches, and the hopper up top is going to need 18. And you will know if you built this right because those will not go down into the other hopper. You're going to need 1 hopper in here. One item in here, an item in this dropper, and an item in this dropper. This loads the system and gets it ready so that the first key that's put in, it comes out. And you can kind of test this at this point. Make sure you did it right. You will see, you'll see this torch light up, and you'll know. And that is how to make this key system. Your key system is done. Okay, so now we are going to do the pulse extension. Alright, you're going to put 1 block there and a repeater. The reason why we put a repeater is you throw there, that comparator lets out a super weak signal, and that repeater will renew the signal to full strength. So now we want to do a block like this, and then 4 blocks right next to each other, making kind of this B shape. Okay, redstone dust, a comparator going going into your circuit, out of your circuit, and then 2 redstone dust, combining those 2 together. Now we're going to place 1 block like this, destroy that block, and this comparator will now power this block with full signal strength. So if you want to run it out, you run it out like this, and now this redstone right here will be extended. So if I put my key in, it extends this pulse indefinitely. Okay, and this is the line that you will run into your door. You can ladder it around, you can make your door 1,000 blocks away, and just stack repeaters upon repeaters upon repeaters until you reach it. Of course, it wouldn't load in, especially in Bedrock, but if you chased it fast enough, it would open the door. And now you might be thinking, but Conman, what if I don't want just a random hopper sitting, right here? Everybody will know there's a door. How do you get it flush? Here's how. Okay, so you run your hopper line from the top hopper, of course, because it's the filtered hopper. You run it 100 blocks away, 20 blocks away, however many blocks away you want to. An interesting thing that you can do, okay, if you guys didn't know this will be kind of new, but just to show you right here, if you just wanted to run it and put a piece of carpet over it, it does power the system, okay, and you get your key back. But what I've done over here with my door is I have taken, and what you need to do first is surround this 1 block higher. So like this. And you can kind of destroy the corner ones if you want. If not, that's fine too. Get you a rail and a hopper minecart. Place the rail, place the rail on top of the hopper. Hopper minecart on top of that. And you can cover that up. And you cover that up. and then you could throw your key, and that hopper minecart actually sucks items through one block. And you see it activated, and you get your key back. So this is pretty much the entire, we went over the input, we went over the output, we went over the brain, we went over the pulse extension. Now all that's left is to get that door done. And that will be in the next video. Be looking out for part 2. It's going to come out very soon, if not at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try to cover it